Reacting to hood videos. Shout out to Charlie Boy. This is channel where he drive through Detroit and show some of the stuff that you won't really see the stuff that Charlie Boy show on YouTube. You're gonna see stuff in Detroit that's like, dang, like sometimes I don't know how he be getting away with all this, but I'm about to dissect this and break this down. I've been in Detroit for my whole life. I lived in other cities and all that. But Detroit, I experienced a lot of stuff. And, you know, I'm in a point now where I got the whole population of the city following me on social media. I got almost 2 million people that follow me overall. Population of Detroit, 600,000. Most people in the city know who I am, so I can break down these videos good. I survived growing up in the streets of Detroit, and now I'm back buying my childhood neighborhood that I grew up in. So I'm about to walk you through how to survive a lot of the stuff you're gonna see on these videos and just my whole thought process of them. So I'm about to get reacting to this in 3, hold on, 3, 2, 1. All right, so he driving through the hood. Okay, look. So some people would think when you drive through a neighborhood like this, you'll get your car shot up. And, you know, they think like, oh, it's not safe to drive through. It's safe to drive through because people ain't about to just run up to a car. They ain't about to do nothing crazy. As long as you don't get out and go in that store. Like, let me back up real quick. You see this store right here? If you get out and try to go in that store with all them guys right there, they gonna press you. Real talk. They gonna walk up to you. They gonna ask what you doing around there. If you by yourself, if you with a group of people, it can turn more violent, right? So if I see a group of people like that, I don't really just get out and go to a store unless you know them people. Now, if that's your hood, oh, you A1. You can go through there and be comfortable. Like, real talk. So they gonna move out the way because they ain't about to mess with no random car. They say in Chicago, they'll spray your car up if you drive through there the wrong way. So it ain't really like that in Detroit. Yeah, see, they ain't about to really mess with no car, block it off. You would think, as an out-of-towner, like, oh, maybe they'll block my car and surround it. People ain't, they got the Happy shirt on. That's funny. Shout out to Happy's Pizza, man. They one of my sponsors about a block. See, look. That's crazy. So you see how homeboy was just throwing popcorn at the, it looked like he was throwing it at the car, but he was playing with somebody else. He was throwing stuff, but still, he hit the car a little bit, but he wasn't trying to hit the car. They minding their own business, honestly. So you got to think he good. He's safe, right? That's how he was able to drive through. This so dark right here. See, this right here, I'll be like, man. Hey, he over there gigging. That's the same, bro. How that girl with the Happy shirt get all the way over there? See, they don't know who the car is. It might be the police. It might be anybody. So they ain't really trying to mess with people in the car. Oh, he came back that way. He just drove through that same block. Oh, yeah, that block look hype, boy. Look at this. Look, that look like the east side. Let me see. Yeah, that look like the east side. All them people out there. So the reason people out like that is probably a hot night. People probably bored. They don't want to be in the house. So they outside listening to music, probably shooting dice, dancing. Like that's really what people be doing for like entertainment, right? When they ain't, that's all they got to do. So they really out there just to chill and have fun. The problem is when people start getting drunk and they start fighting and arguing, or when somebody that ain't from that neighborhood just start hopping out and trying to be all up in their face. That's when the issue come, real talk though. But other than that though, they chilling, minding their own business. Kids probably upstairs asleep. Oh yeah, look, yeah. Now this group right here, that's that group you gotta watch out for. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So you see how they out there? It's all young. They call it military age guys. Y'all know how military guys go to Iraq and they say watch out for the military age? That's that military age. I'm about to show you. You see how they looking at the car? See, now they looking to see if this the police, is this an op, is this somebody they don't notice? You will see a lot of red and be like, oh, is this like a gang? You know, probably not. 9 times out of 10, they might say it, but most of the time, it ain't really no organized gang. It's just people out in the street. Now, the guys with their shirt off, though, them be the ones that be ready to fight. They done got some liquor in their system. They ready to scrap. It look like dog over there throwing his arm up a little bit. You know, but for the most part, you know, they out there having fun, right? They'll probably box each other. But if you stay out the way, keep going, you good. Just like homeboy just did in the car. They ain't bothering nobody, you know. Them vans, you see this van? That's a Detroit icon. Tell me if any other city y'all got them vans, because they driving too much. Now this is a problem. They all in the street like this, and they not really moving out the way. Yo, they got a bonfire pit in the middle of the street. That's what I like about Detroit. It's like the Wild Wild West sometimes. You can almost do whatever. But, okay, so fun fact. That's an older group. You see the Harley Davidson, you see the fire pit. The young military age guys ain't about to be causing no trouble, right? Or the older people ain't about to be causing no trouble. It's the younger guys, right? That's probably bored. They probably had a long day. They frustrated. They mad. Woo. This group in particular, I'm shocked they not moving out the way, because that's the older, more mature group. All you really got to do is don't blow the horn, because they're going to get mad. Just be like, hey, excuse me, I'm trying to get through, right? You might think it's obvious, but when people drinking, man, they're not about to be thinking about that, like, for real. So let's see what happens. They is in the street like that, though. Look how they got the bike right there. But okay, they moving, see? They probably just drunk. It's probably 1 in the morning. Hey, uncle and auntie over there gigging, see? See, look, he like, move out the way, buddy. Move out the way. So you got another bike pulling up. See, look. The thing is, when you live here, man, it don't even be like that for real unless you got problems with somebody. And if you got problems with somebody, that's different unless you solve it, you know? Oh, they got the party bus out there? Okay, that's the block to be on, for real. If you know somebody, oh, yeah. Nah, keep going when you see that, yeah, for real. It's like, no, it's Hot Dog got the shirt on his head. And then they put music out there for the whole hood to, like, really just be out there in Detroit, man. I hope this video old, because these street lights, man, they ain't got none out there.
I think health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP,
well, at least Charlie getting his paper. Oh, that's the end of the video?
How much do you survive off of a month?
Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, so all I have to say is, I don't know, that was smooth. Like, I might jump into another video. So it looked like they in a poorest poorest county in America, right? So you seen the hood, right? So now we about to go. It looked like it might be the hood for white people, whatever that looked like. Side note is, if you click the description, you can find my music. You can find these t-shirts, which goes to support me redeveloping the neighborhood I grew up in Detroit. Also, I have my hood survival link in the description. If you go and see the Amazon link, you can find everything. So where the firearm stuff that I use, the laser, like, you know, the laser on the gun I recommend, or, you know, whatever it might be, right? The boots I be wearing, like whatever gear I use, you can find it in the description. So I'm gonna include the Amazon link in the description below if you want to find that. How you can know more about what I'm doing in the neighborhood to rebuy my childhood block, you can find it in the description too. So make sure you check that out. So let's see what this video about. Hold on, let me peep this. Let me see. I'm about to see the difference of the hood in Detroit versus whatever this is. I don't even know. Let's hop into it. Make sure you like and subscribe, by the way, too.
Make it off $100 a month.
How easy is it to buy meth?
$100 a month.
Which direction do you want to go?
What do you fellas think about white privilege? Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G. Welcome to Kentucky.
The hood in the country and trailer is a lot alike. It's just different, like, beliefs when it comes to, like, race and nationality. But it's a lot of similarities.
It feels like it's about to...
I don't know. I can see in that house, man.
Everybody's eating the candy because it don't offer nothing here.
What is she? She's just like banging around up there.
The United States has long been known as one of the world's financial superpowers. But here, in 2023, a lot of Americans are struggling. 61% of the country is living paycheck to paycheck, leaving many to question if the American dream still exists.
61% of the country living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford nothing else outside of that.
How many Americans have been feeling is encapsulated in the #1 song in the country, The Rich Men of North Richmond.
Working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay.
Today, we head to the poorest county in America, McCreary County.
Went to McCreary County, where leaders say they're down thousands of dollars.
But is that Kentucky? A lot of people from Detroit go to Kentucky. That's the thing. So there's already a correlation.
To see what life is like and how people are living. This is a place with extreme poverty, high unemployment, and many people struggling to survive as prices continue to rise. First, we touch down with local resident Landon, who greets us bearing arms.
Babytron?
Part of the mission of the channel is to explore and get the stories of people from every walk of life. We're here when
his channel look lit. I don't know if I could travel and be going to everybody's hood like that, man. Woo. I done been through some
poorest
stuff.
in America, poorest in Kentucky. We want to see how people live. The purpose of this channel is to platform people's stories that maybe don't get to tell it too much. So whether it's going to the hood or underground Las Vegas or to the poorest county in America, we want to speak to people.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Don't demonetize this video, bro. Shout out to you. I love
what you do. Wrong door can get someone
shot. Just follow him.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Where are we right now?
Middle of nowhere.
Oh, that's the gun. I thought you were handing me a pair of jeans.
Well, you can wear the jeans too.
Is it known in the town, like the reputation?
Hey, that dude, you can wear it.
Everybody knows we're poor. I don't know if like everybody knows we're the top, but I've heard people talk about being the top poorest.
What goes through your mind when you hear that?
I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to live here my whole life like
he said it is what it is. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay, bet we good.
It ain't my problem.
What do you do by day?
Well, I'm working at Walmart until I go back to college.
Okay.
But other than that, not much.
What's minimum wage around here?
$7.25.
What?
$7.25?
But I make like 14 just going to Walmart.
Nice.
But it's like 30 minutes away.
One thing I do like about country guys though is they really do be on their bag. Like they be on some, oh, I'm about to go work at what, bro? They riding around with the shotty in the backseat. That's crazy. I'm about to go be a roofer, do construction. Like they know how to get to their bag. Like when it come to like the jobs and all that, and knowing like where to go get good wage jobs, like they be on it. They be picking it apart. Like any homie I know that's from like the country or a trailer or whatever, they know. Oh, if you go roofing, you can get 20 an hour. Oh, go do this, blah blah blah. This paid it, man. They know every job, how much it paid, blah blah blah. Like they be on it for real, for real.
Man, that percentage is big too.
Come on, man. Like that.
Like, man, come on, what are you doing, man?
Should we go shooting?
Yeah, we're gonna go shoot. Hold on, you wanna talk to the dude I'm filming a YouTube video with?
Be the net. What's up, brother? We're just about to shoot, and then I think we're coming by. How far are you from the shooting range? Should we just go to the backyard now? You want to just come in your backyard right now? Let's do it.
I've been in Kentucky. I was about to say I have only drove through though.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Ken. We're promoting Twisted Teas.
Oh yeah, drinking's big around here too. Yeah. It's not, safety is on. You gonna go first?
See, you see how people be like, oh, I don't know how they live like that in the hood. I look at that like, man, I'd be bored out of my mind if I lived there. But that's the thing though, people in Kentucky with all this land, they got their ways of having fun and surviving. The hood is more dense, is more people. Which can make the crime rate higher because if it's poverty and more people, that can make the crime rate a lot higher. But in the country, it's still, I don't know the stats off top when it comes to like crime rates and all that. I know somebody in the comment do. But it's more land and more open. So it's still crime. You still hear a lot of the same stuff, but it's just not as dense. So people aren't interacting with each other as much. You got people in dense neighborhoods interacting with each other that's going through poverty and going through, you know, whatever they're going through, trauma, then there's going to be some problems, right? But this dude look fun, shooting and all that. If I can hunt, shoot that, listen, last forwards.
Damn, boy.
What do you guys think about white privilege? There are some people that say like, oh, if you're white.
This is the wrong group to ask, I ain't gonna lie.
I will say it is a little easier. Cops and shit, it's probably easier.
Okay, my dog Landon, okay. I said it's the wrong group because with this group, they might feel like, look, we poor too, so. But what he said with the cops, it's a little easier. Props to homie. Props to homie for even saying that, though. Even when I ain't see not a black person in sight on there. You know what I mean? But I will say, like, I mean, from my experience, even with me being an investor, developer, somebody who works in politics in Detroit, when I get pulled over by a cop that don't know me in Detroit, or walked up on, they go nuts. And then when they get surprised when they realize that I'm not, you know, whatever they think I am, and they see that I got all my stuff legally, they get surprised. So that'd be the issue I be having with some of these cops, man. But props to dog for saying you good.
Oh man.
What happened to the sawmill?
Lumber, yeah.
Cut lumber. You get a job around here.
It's fairly easy as long as, you know, like you show up to work every day and you're, you know,
See?
dressed like you're somebody.
What I tell you, she knows, see?
If you don't know somebody and you move down here, it would be tougher on you.
Especially compared to city people, it seems like people here would be self-sufficient. If shit goes down, people know how to fend for themselves around
They
here.
do. They really do.
people in the hood know how to fend for themselves too. But it's something about, like, I don't know, like, people in the country, like, I don't know, like, a lot of these white dudes who be in the burbs or in the country, I'll say more so in the country. What I've noticed is, thank you. What I've noticed is white people in the country and in the sticks have way more, they seem to have more natural survival skills than people doing more middle upper class parts of white suburbia, right? So people in the country, they tend to be on top of it, the hustling and the grinding, right? People in more middle upper class, you take a kid from the country versus a kid from, you know, I guess upper class, right? Like America, they car break down, they crying, falling apart. You take a kid in the country, all you got to do is take off the defibrillator or the liberator, put this back, put some antifreeze and this and blah, 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 and jack it up 3 inches. I'm telling you, look, y'all know I'm right in the comments.
But you said you feel proud to be an American.
Yeah, I'm proud to be an American.
What do people need to survive around here? Like, how much money to survive a month? So what can be done to help people that are living paycheck to paycheck?
Bigger paycheck.
Do you think people can live off of $7.25 an hour?
Hell no. Hell no.
What does rent go for around here?
$350 to $400 a month.
That ain't nothing. I'll say it's them drugs, though. Look, that's the downfall. When it come to them drugs, though, that's what'll mess you up, them addictions, because you would sell everything to get that hit, to get them drugs. So it's them drugs, the downfall.
What's rich to you?
Man, I don't care about being wealthy or rich before I die. You know what I mean?
As long as you have fun.
No, you got fun, no.
Are you proud to be an American?
Yeah, man.
And do you feel like this country's going in a good direction?
Yeah, it seems pretty fair to me. Maybe besides all the China bullshit, everything you buy's got a part that come from China or Japan.
So if you were mayor of the town, what would you do to make things better?
Jobs would help. Getting the people that's slinging meth and slinging heroin and shit like that, they need to be shot. I just tell you.
What do you want
Bro,
to do?
you capping, my boy. You can tell you, man, look at his teeth, bro. You can tell he's getting hot, bro. He capping. That's where I say he capping. But I don't know, like, it's the values. It's the values that he ain't got no desire to be rich or to be. It's kind of like, no, I'm choosing to be like this. That's what it seemed like, right? I don't got no desire for wealth and riches. First, when you from the hood, dog, sometimes it's like you don't see nothing else but what you see around you. When I grew up, it wasn't no going to get a better job or going to work in this. It was just like, what you see is what you get, man. It wasn't none of that positive stuff. It was just drug dealers, you know, not even scammers, drug dealers, robbers, all that. It wasn't all that extra stuff.
All right.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate strategies?
You're like a NASCAR guy. Groceries have impacted people in their daily life. A lot of Americans have been talking about food prices raising all around the country. Has that impacted you and your family?
Yes, a lot.
Tell me about it.
It makes it harder for the working people.
So 60% of Americans are paycheck to paycheck. Do you think that hits a lot of people in this town?
Yes. We don't get food stamps or anything like that. You know, most of us have to take on second jobs because everything's just so expensive.
What items have
Wait, I don't wonder why they don't get food stamps.
What does it cost?
It seemed like it'd be intentional, because that's something I can see the divide being between the hood and the country, right? Like, them not getting food stamps versus people in the hood. That's one little thing that caused a big divide between the hood and the country. Oh, why they get food stamps and we don't, right? And you hear a lot of people saying that. So I wonder why they don't get food stamps. So I'm just curious. I grew up, my mama had food stamps. I never had them personally, but my family did.
We have a family of 5 and at least around $1,200 just for groceries for all of us for the whole month.
This is one of the primary places that people come to get their supplies.
Yeah, this Kroger and Earl Anderson's.
So what's gone up the most that you've noticed?
Meat more than anything.
So $4.19 a pound. Even just 3 years ago, at Aldi I could get beef for $1.99. This is 5 pounds of ham.
Yeah, and this is not even fully ham. This is fats and all kinds of other stuff. But in
So
there,
this is like bullshit.
Y'all don't even look like he's buying groceries. The country dude. Baby trying.
Next, Landon takes us to his friend Logan's house.
So what's life like around here?
Oh man, it's awesome. I mean, there's not shit around here. You can do what you want, you know what I mean? Like, we raise hell on the road, you know, as long as you're not hurting nobody.
A lot of people like to
See,
keep like a lot of stuff.
That's one thing I will say about what I'm seeing them say. They say it's awesome, it's amazing. A lot of us in the hood can admit it ain't awesome and it ain't amazing. But we there. That's all we know. That's all we see. So we got to survive while we there. To hear them say it's awesome, it almost seemed like they choosing to be like, I'm here, right? But people in the hood, bro, we'll look at this and be like, bro, I don't want to live like this, right? What else out there? You know what I mean? Like, we can at least admit it ain't always like for real. You got people that's like, yeah, I'm proud of my hood. I love it here. But that's because it's more of a survival thing. Like, I gotta love my hood. I gotta take pride in my hood, right? But, man, people in the hood, man, if you really say, I'll go interview some people. You would say, man, I wish I was able to do this and to have more exposure to this. And there is some people that I've seen, like, even for me, when I was in the hood, I was in the streets. Once I got exposure to other stuff, I got out as quick as I could. And I went back to go rebuy it, but once I got opportunities, I'm like, man, I gotta have something different than this, man. But anyways, I'm going to stop it there. Let me know if you want to see me do more of these. Make sure you like and subscribe. I am out.